All right, let's see it. Oh, nice. All right. Nice. Whenever you're ready. All right, today we're going to be learning how to throw a Frisbee. I have a subject here. Tell me your name.
My name is Chris.
I have Chris here. So first we're going to start off with reviewing the Frisbee throw. And Chris is going to do it with me. So, reviewing a Frisbee throw, first we have to know the skill cues. The skill cues are grip, stance, dominant side to the target, step with the dominant foot, and release and follow through. So Chris is going to practice this with me here. So just get like right here. So first is our grip. We're going to pretend we're gripping the Frisbee like a gun right here. And then we're going to bring it in to our chest level. Our dominant side is going to be facing the target that we want to throw to. And then we're going to step with the dominant foot when we're ready to throw and release and follow through. So I'll demonstrate it first and then Chris will demonstrate it after that. So it's going to look like right here and then throw. All right. So those are the skill cues that I'm going to be teaching Chris on how to throw a Frisbee. Now that he has the basics down, we're going to incorporate a Frisbee into it. So this activity is called toss-up. So me and Chris will be 10 feet away from each other, throwing soft throws, working on those skill cues, which were grip, stance, dominant side to the target, step with the dominant foot, and follow through. So we're going to be 10 feet away, and also with this, to catch a Frisbee, you have to do the pancake catch. So whenever it comes in, we're going to catch it like that because it's the easiest way to catch it. So we're going to start out 10 feet away from each other. So we're going to do like this. So all right, so we're going to be 10 feet away. Can you still see me? So we're going to be 10 feet away right about here. So I'm going to start. We're going to try to get 5 throws in a row with all catches. And then we're going to move back a little bit farther and see if we can keep it up. Are you ready? All right, that's 1. Remember our skill cues for this: grip, our stance, dominant side to our target, and then follow through. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. So as you can see, for Chris's age, this is age appropriate because he's catching the Frisbee. We only need to do 5 throws in a row for us to move back. So I'm going to move back a little bit. I'm going to move back about 5 feet each time we get 5 throws. All right. All right, so we're back with another day of Frisbee. So in the past couple lessons, we've been reviewing how to throw a Frisbee. We did Frisbee golf and toss-up, where we went from bigger distances and closer distances. So today we're just going to review the throw again without the Frisbee. Remember our skill cues, it's going to be grip, stance, shoulder width apart, dominant side to the target, step with the dominant foot, and then follow through. So it's going to look like this without the Frisbee. We're going to have it in here. So dominant side to the target, we're stepping, following through to our target. All right, there you go. All right, so now we're going to do another activity called diagonal Frisbee throw. So Chris, stay there. So I'm going to be right about here. So this is about 20 to 30 feet. Actually, we'll start about 10 feet right here to start off with. If we get it down all the way and back, then we'll increase the distance. So Chris is going to start out with the Frisbee. He's going to throw it to me using the skill cues. I'm going to catch it. Then Chris is going to move diagonal to me. So he's going to move right about here. And then I'm going to throw it to him. All right, so as you can see, my throwing was a little off on that one. one, so we'll try it again. All right, that was better. Then I'll move down. About right here. I'll catch it, and then Chris will do the same right there at the last point. All right, we'll go back to the beginning. All right, so our goal in this is to not drop the Frisbee one time at this distance. So if we drop it, we'll just start over and do it again. All right, you ready? So we're gonna be stopping right about where those two trees are. Now. All right, so we're back another day of Frisbee. Today we're gonna be reviewing the basic skill cues of Frisbee again, which are grip, stance, dominant side to the target, step with the dominant foot, and release and follow through. So I still got my subject here, Chris, and we're gonna do it together. Or I'm gonna demonstrate first and then Chris is gonna go. All right, so first one would be gripping the Frisbee. So we're gonna make that gun, grip it, thumb on top, index finger to the side. Our stance is about shoulder length apart. Our dominant side is gonna be facing whatever target we have. And then step with our dominant foot and release and follow through. So it'll be like this. And then again, like that, all right? And now Chris is gonna demonstrate a couple times. All right, so our activity for the day, we're gonna do a little Frisbee golf activity. So we have our basket right here, as you can see. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start at a close distance because they don't have much experience with Frisbee golf and throwing it in the basket. So we're gonna start at a close distance at first and move farther back once our experience is made. So for this, we're gonna use the same skill cues: grip, stance, dominant side to the target, step with a dominant foot, and release and follow through. We're gonna start with those just at this distance right here. Once we get 3 in a row, we're gonna take a couple steps back and try it again. So first, I'm gonna demonstrate how it will work, and then Chris is gonna go after that. All right, so doing the skill cues, that would be 1, 2, and 3. And then after that, I'll be right here. I'll take 2 or 3 steps back, probably 3 steps. So I go 1, 2. Actually, we'll just make it 2 because this is a pretty good distance. So after I make 3 in a row, we'll take 2 not giant, but bigger steps back. And then Chris is gonna go. Are you ready? So using the skill cues, he's gonna try to get 3 in a row. All right, so the first one, that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. So on the first throw, his follow through was a little bit more outward than inward, which is why I went more towards the right. So if we keep our follow through more towards the middle, then it'll go directly in the basket like his next 3 did. All right, so now right. So like right here. All right, that's 1. All right, that's 2. That's 3. All right, now you gotta take 2 more steps back. So as you can see, it's a pretty good distance. In order to hit that, we'll decrease the amount of times you have to make it in a row. We'll decrease it to 2 times you have to make it in a row. All right, that's 1. All right, so on that one, Chris's follow through, he was aiming more downward when he should be a little bit more upward. So that's what we're going to try to do this one and try to get 2 in a row. Alright, so as you can see, his follow through is more upward. His dominant side stayed to the target. He stepped with his dominant foot, and his grip was correct. Alright, so beyond that, we would obviously take 2 steps back, and then we would decrease it to where you'd only have to make it 1 time in a row because of the distance. Alright, cut it. Alright, so now we have our other subject, Mike, and he's going to be doing the same activity that Chris did. He's going to be doing 3 in a row from there, then take 2 steps back, 3 in a row, then take another step back or 2, and try to do 2 in a row. So we're going to remember the skill cues in this, which are grip, stance, dominant side to the target, step with the dominant foot, and follow through, release and follow through. All right, Mike, so whenever you're ready. All right. So we have a miss. So we have a miss on the first one. Oh, we got 2 misses. All right, so he's overpowering it a little bit. We just need a soft little toss. There we go. All right, that's 1. All right, so on the follow through right there, we need a little bit more to the target, towards the middle of the pole. All right, that's 1. That's 2. And that is 3. All right, so now he's going to take 2 steps back, and we're just going to do 3 made in total. So we don't have to do 3 in a row. We'll do 3 made in total because this is a bigger distance. All right, so a little bit more on the follow through. Make sure we're dominant side to the target and stepping to that target. All right, just a little bit off. The accuracy was there.